Ba-da, ba-da-da. Bum, 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 bum. I still suck at this fucking game. Right. So, hello everybody. Um, just want to say before we start, if anyone was looking forward to me streaming any um Summer Games Fest today, I'm sorry. Um, the few conferences that were today just did not appeal to me. So I wasn't really excited. That and at this point, it's kind of I just want to I want to finally get done with Goldeneye, um, which I don't even think I'm gonna finish tonight. I hope I will, because there's honestly not much left to do. It's just, holy crap, I suck at this game. Um, don't know where Phantom is right now, because I know he's available. He's just currently not here. Um, well, I can show you a quick message. But um, I am gonna do a couple streams tomorrow for Summer Game Fest. Keep adding an S, but there's not a fucking S. Um, I did notice, and I think this is kind of funny, that one of these streams got hit with a copyright claim because it had because I showed the clip of the Twisted Metal series, and eh, it was, I don't really care. Um, honestly, like I said yesterday, most of that stuff, like even me being less cynical than Phantom, like I have to agree with them. A lot of that stuff just did not look appealing. And the shows themselves, like I still liked um I still appreciated the um Double Fine Direct thing that they did, because that was basically just a glorified Nintendo Direct. Um, it was cute, but I'm with him. It's like, man, I the way they announced some of those things like ruined it before they even showed off the game. Um, I think tomorrow we have we have a couple showcases that I'm mildly interested in. Because the only thing that's really left that I'm interested in is like the Microsoft showcase, see what they do. Um, although one of the few games that might have actually excited me was already kind of leaked, revealed from Atlas themselves, and I just hope that that Persona remake is not Xbox exclusive, because that's I, honestly, I'm kind of part of me is happy that Xbox is getting actual exclusives and exclusives that people care about, but at the same time, it's like out of all of the games to make exclusive to Xbox, that's one of the worst fucking ones. Um, and at the same time, it's like the the main fan base of Persona isn't on Xbox. It's on other systems. Um, so it's just kind of baffling to me that if that one becomes an Xbox exclusive. I understand that they're going to show it off on the Xbox showcase. They're not going to show any. They're not going to say yes, it's going to be on other platforms because it's Xbox, but it's honestly, there's not really much I'm looking forward to for the Xbox showcase. I just like I'm hoping that it's at least mildly interesting. Part of me kind of wants them to announce something rare related that's not Sea of Thieves. I mean they have a chance to show off the fucking Perfect Dark remake that has been announced a while ago. But honestly, the only big showcase that I'm still even looking forward to is like um Capcom. I'm curious to see what Ubisoft shows off, and I know people have started bashing the not Persona, the Prince of Persia, the new Prince of Persia game, which I mean I'm looking forward to it, but mostly because it's a new Prince of Persia game. Like Phantom kind of hit the nail on the head. Yeah, it doesn't look great, but I'm just happy that we're getting something Prince of Persia related, especially because like we still haven't heard anything from the Sands of Time remake outside of that's been delayed. Um, I mean, at this point, they might as well just tell us that the Sands of Time remake is canceled. Um, anyway, uh, but we're not here to talk about Summer Games Fest. I don't mind talking Summer Games Fest. It's just that's not what we're here for. Um, we're here for Goldeneye, and hopefully to actually fucking finish Goldeneye. Um, and it occurred to me, and I feel real dumb about it, but with me playing this on N64, one of the things I very easily could have been doing is creating a save state around where I have to escape and just keep reloading the save. Because it certainly would be an easier way to handle this, but I'm not I'm not that smart when it comes to. Well, I mean, to be fair, like a lot of times when I'm playing and streaming games, like I just not paying attention. I am also not playing this with my N64 controller that I've been playing the rest of the game with. For um, mostly because honestly, it's weird because I still think if you're gonna play GoldenEye or literally any N64 game nowadays, unless you're playing a port for other consoles like the XBLA Banjo Kazooie port, which I still think those are the best ways to play the first two Banjo Kazooie games. Um, ow. Anyway, but if you're gonna play if you're gonna play Banjo-Kazooie, play the XBLA ports. Like, find a way to play those versions. Hell, I'd say even if you have to, use a Xbox 360 emulator and play them that way, because they are the best. They are legitimately the best ways to play the Banjo-Kazooie games. But on top of that, like usually a decent chunk of N64 games, I say, like, do require an N64 controller, and this is no different. But something about being able to aim a little better. And granted, the way my controller works and the reason why I switched to the Switch Joy-Cons is, if I hold down the L and ZL buttons, it'll swap them. So it makes it much, okay. So it makes it much harder for me to,
Well, you don't have a Pro controller?
technically the N64 controller counts as a Pro controller. Also,
Oh, okay.
I Phantom.
Hey,
Weird time to offhand.
yeah, sorry. Just, doing something.
No, I get it. I'm not complaining. It just, I think I mentioned before, like, for some reason, the Discord sound effect where someone joins in the call hasn't been coming up for me. And I'm wondering if that's because when I'm streaming, Twitch goes into streaming mode and it cuts that, and it not Twitch, Discord goes into streaming
Right.
mode and it cuts that audio.
Yeah.
Also, so I mentioned this earlier before you hopped in, and I feel real dumb about this because I'm playing this on the Switch. I can. It's basically playing in an emulator, and I have save states. So instead of resetting the level every time I die, I could have just made a save state. And it makes me feel really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I almost got it! And we're dead. Fuck. That's what the save state is for. Phantom, can you remind me what, Summer Games Fest streams are tomorrow?
Right, one moment. If I remember correctly, it's, if there's an indie game showcase, something with Asmongold. Oh no, that's, yeah. Indie games, something with Asmongold, and the future game show.
So, Microsoft isn't tomorrow.
Microsoft is, on the 11th.
Oh, Microsoft is, hang on, what day is it? Today's
It's the
Friday,
9th.
right?
Yeah, today is Friday. They're gonna be on
Oh,
Sunday.
oh, okay. Um, right. Um, which I'm half tempted to have 2 movie nights this week, so that
Okay.
because if we can get Rumpy on, because Rumpy, we usually have Rumpy on the weekends, um, because Sunday is the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park, I might do we might do Jurassic Park on Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I did want to ask if you would be up to, if you're still interested in seeing the original Doom movie with Dwayne
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I
Johnson
am.
Rock. Because I might be willing to do that. I might be willing to do that tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, that'll be good.
Oh yeah, and honestly, I think the movie itself is fun. It's just the problem is it's supposed to be a Doom movie because
Yeah.
it's a fine sci-fi film.
Mm-hmm.
It just like the biggest problem is it's supposed to be a movie based on one of the biggest fucking sci-fi video game franchises of all time.
Yeah.
But it had some good ideas, and somehow the second Doom movie that we got, I think like Doom Annihilation or whatever. I don't know. I also kind of don't care. Somehow the 2005 film is better.
Yeah.
Oh, and something occurred to me that kind of put things into perspective for writing for writers in Hollywood. It's like, yeah, a lot of them do suck, but at the same time, it's like a decent chunk of the times it could also just be the fucking corporate bigwigs forcing them to change actual good ideas.
Well, yeah, I could see that, but you know, also in case of certain shows, it just seems like they either don't care or they just want to change things.
Oh yeah, like with me saying what I just said, that's not completely defending
Like,
some that's
yeah,
not completely defending bad writing. It's just saying like um I don't feel like it's entirely the fault of a writer, especially because I mean me being the less cynical of the two of us, that and actually being being a writer, um like I understand, like I've written stuff that I am not proud of because it's
I know.
just like holy shit, this looking back on some of my early work is like wow, I can't believe I wrote that. I mean there's some early work that I have that I think of and think yeah, that you can tell this is much earlier stuff of mine, but it's still not terrible. Come on, come on.
Hmm.
Ah, damn it. Almost fucking had it. That's what the save slots for. I'll get this eventually. but but yeah, like there's got to be a decent chunk of bad writing that's less the writer's fault and more the corporation forcing them. Um,
Right.
I mean, fuck it. I think one of the best examples of this, like, I can't entirely blame the writers, is the American version of the movie Magical Roundabout, which in America it was Dougal.
Yeah, I've watched that.
Um, the actual UK version, which is closer to which is what it was originally supposed to be, um, while not amazing, it's still much more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Um, but it's for me, it's funny because it's like the American version is just so fucking bad.
Yeah, I know.
I remember liking it as good though.
I know. Same here.
I mean, uh, there's a good example. There's a lot of good examples of yeah, as a kid, the what we got was what we liked and what we like now are two entirely different things. Also, I fucking failed again because Natalia died, and I almost
Right.
got that. I almost fucking finished the mission. And I gotta laser the fucking floor again. I mean, to be fair, I also kind of went the wrong way.
Hmm.
All right, let's try this again.
You ever just wanted to like leave a house or something? Just like wish that you could just live somewhere else?
All the damn time. I
Yeah.
love my family, but and part of that right now, part of that feeling for me right now is because I live in Texas,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I do not like Texas.
Yeah. I just want to get a fucking job, save up my money, and fucking rent the place out for myself.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I'm just like, it's like I love my family, but I'm just getting fucking tired of it.
Well, and in my case, it's kind of a I appreciate my own privacy,
Yeah.
and it's one of the things that has driven me nuts with my family is not being granted a lot of privacy.
Yeah.
Well, and to be fair, my parents have been more willing to grant me privacy. It's more my sister that still lives with us. And to be fair, like she's hearing impaired. Also, holy shit, we finally finished that level. Ah,
Yeah.
ah. And just to
Uh,
be safe.
I guess it's for me. I always felt like I was the black sheep of the bunch in the family,
Oh yeah.
and it's like you know, I, I mean, I love my family. I just don't. I feel like I just don't get along with them. You know?
My problem is because I also feel like a black sheep, but my problem is um I'm assuming we let Natalia drive, and that's why we crashed.
Yeah.
Um, and before anyone thinks that's a criticism on female, that's a jab at female drivers, it's not. It's that I don't think Natalia can fly a plane.
Right.
Anyway, but I mean, it doesn't help, and this may get a little too personal. It doesn't help, like growing up, having at least two of my sisters walking around the house nude.
Right.
Uh, well, and there's a lot of other things, but like I'm positive there's reasons I am asexual. Like I don't get any sexual attraction to any of that shit.
Right.
Natalia, move. Natalia, that's not what I mean by move.
Yeah. It's like for me, it's like with my family, I have different political beliefs with them, and it's like I still respect them for their beliefs, but it's just like I don't want to get into an argument with them for what they watch.
Oh yeah, and for me that's I am happy at the very least that the family, because I know a decent chunk of my extended family have different political beliefs than me. But
Yeah.
actual, like the family I live with, my actual parents and my siblings do share the same political beliefs as me. I mean,
Yeah.
one of my sisters is both bisexual and gender fluid.
Right. Yeah.
So it's kind of a, if she didn't have the same political beliefs than me, then I'd be really fun. Well, and to be fair, she is much more centralist, but she leans closer to the left. All right, hang on. I need to destroy drone guns, eliminate person, and escort Natalia to Jan's base. Okay. Okay. So I do have to destroy the turrets.
Yeah.
Fine. Anyway, oh, but I mean, I've gotten used to not talking politics with, like the friend group that I was in with, Walker and Omar, um, because we had people from different sides of the political spectrum. One of the biggest rules we had is don't talk politics, and for me it's kind of I don't mind talking politics, it's just keep it to a minimum because
Yeah, I understand.
but at the same time it's like most of the people I know are are on the same political spectrum as me. They're not at like they might not be as close to the left as I am, or as far on the left as I am, but they're still like closer to me. I think there's
Mm-hmm.
only a handful that are. There's a handful of friends that are the opposite, and I have actually gotten into political arguments with them. Um,
I mean, it's kind of hard for me because it's like I always come out and they're either watching fucking Fox News or fucking Megyn Kelly, and I'm just like, I don't understand what they see in them.
well, and for me, the thing that drives me nuts with Fox News nowadays is it's been confirmed that they actually lied about the fucking election being rigged.
I
Well,
know.
and it's kind of a no shit. We knew this for years, but like Fox News themselves had actually come out and had to admit it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's I don't care where you are on the political spectrum, that's bad. If the news you're following had to legitimately lie about something like that, it for me it stops being news.
Yeah, I know. It's just a fucking propaganda piece,
Oh
or
yeah.
just, and they're full of fucking political grifters.
and and I will at least give Fox News some credit. There are honestly worse news stations,
I know they're
but
worse people out there.
they're still pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I know, and it's like I respect the opinions of my mom and my dad, but it's just like I feel like I can't fit in with them.
Oh yeah.
It's like it fucking sucks since I don't have a fucking job. I want fucking money. I want to fucking get out of this goddamn house, live on my own, and
I
it's
just want to
like
get out of Texas right now because I at this point it's kind of a there's no fucking way Texas is gonna fix a lot of its southerner problems.
yeah.
And I just want to move to a state where they actually give a shit about, you know, people that aren't white.
Yeah, I know.
I do not remember this part of the movie.
I just hope this fucking thing that I'm gonna be doing in the goddamn summer. Not in the summer, but in fucking fall. Hopefully they'll like me and hopefully they'll hire me after the fucking internship is done, essentially.
Oh, hell yeah, a grenade launcher.
Because it's like
Ah!
it's like goddamn, I want to get a fucking job in the career that I want. And it's like I want and if I have to prove myself to fucking do it, I'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
I mean, of course it was also part of my degree, but whatever. But it's just like, I'm gonna get in there. I want to do this fucking thing. I want to work in a career that I want to work in. Just, leave this fucking house and just live my own life. Because it's like, I'm tired of, walking on eggshells. And it's like, and I know my mom and dad are being careful with walking on eggshells with me as well.
Right.
And it's just like, you know, I just want to get out of here. And it's like I can't wait to get out of here, but it's like almost every day I feel like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and it for me it hurts more because like I mentioned it before. It for me it's hard to get a job because I just don't have a decent chunk of qualifications. Like
I
most.
I have I have a decent chunk of qualifications, but no. Oh, apparently I can't get fucking hired, or because God fucking damn it, that one fucking place that they fucking came to me for. They
Yeah,
came to me.
they came to you and then said, yeah, we found someone else, or whatever
But that
they
still
told me.
pisses me off because you came to me, I applied, and then you fucking rejected me. Don't be a fucking cock tease. Fucking hire me, god damn it.
Yeah. Well, and that's what drives me nuts the most about the job market as it is right now, because it's even if you apply for a job that you're actually qualified for, there's no guarantee that you're going to get that job.
I know. And it's like, I accept that, but it's like, you came to me.
Oh yeah.
It's like, they fucking insulted me, honestly.
Well,
And it's like,
that's one of the things that's been driving me nuts is you have places like that where it's like, all right, we're gonna contact people, try and hire them, but we're not gonna hire them, and then you have some of these people, you have some companies or some like CEOs, some bosses being like, oh, no one wants to work anymore. It's not that no one wants to work anymore. It's that you're not fucking hiring people who want to work.
I know, and I want to fucking work, and I'm ready to fucking work. Give me the goddamn opportunity to work.
Yeah, it just sucks.
And it's like,
Um,
I applied to another fucking place recently. Hopefully, they'll reach back out to me.
hopefully.
Hopefully. It's $10 an hour, but fuck it, I'll take anything.
I mean, it's something, and like not working for so long, it's something. And for me, I would take $10 an hour
I know.
because I mean, I haven't worked since fucking December, and it still drives me nuts that I like the places I've looked to. Um, either I they never call me back for an interview, or they never call me back for an interview. They just act as though I don't exist, or like, well, and again, like I don't have as many. I don't have any qualification as many qualifications. So like my best bet for most places is like a retail job, and I don't want to work retail my entire life.
I know.
Well, and to be fair, I need to I keep forgetting to do it because I know last I checked they are still hiring. But like um Five Below near me, last I checked was still hiring, and that would at least be something.
Yeah.
Um but at the same time, that like there's a reason why I say technically my job is streaming, because that like that's something I'm doing daily. And less of a part of it is I'm doing this more often to try and gain some sort of following. Um, and part of it is like I legitimately have nothing better to do during the day. Outside of like
Right.
outside of doing chores around the house, I have nothing.
I
Um,
know.
but this is also something that I know, as sad as it sounds, like this is something I know I can do. Like I am for the most part qualified for.
Yeah.
Um, and it's sad because it's like this is probably one of the easiest fucking jobs you can do. I mean, I say that there's work that goes into it. Even on my end for not doing a whole lot. There's work that goes into it that not everyone has the capabilities of doing. But
Uh huh.
it's still like like posting YouTube re-uploads, even adding the goofy clips like the fucking Jason kicking the Jason kicking the boombox, which yes, I'm going to add again here because it'll at least give a chuckle for the serious conversation we're having. Um, but on top of that, it's also like even my editing skills are fairly basic, and I went to college for that.
Yeah. It's like I graduated fucking college, and it's like, I do get, companies reaching out and like saying, hey, we think you'd fit, but it's like it's not the job I want.
Yeah, and I mean, I even mentioned to say it like I'm not even like I don't want to do that for money. If Saya were to get paid, I'm not asking her to pay me for editing, but if she wants me to help her edit her videos, I'll do that. Partially because she's my friend and it's something that I know I can do and it would help raise that skill for me. Um shit. But and to be fair, one of the other things that I keep meaning to do and the only thing that's been stopping me doing it is I keep forgetting to actually both script a video and record footage. But I want to do like game reviews, and I can still easily do that. It's just um, I need to actually remember to script out a video, or at the very least, because I even when I was doing acting, when I was doing theater in college, and part of me really wishes any of my directors aren't watching this when I say this. A lot of times I would forget to actually pay attention to my script.
Yeah.
But to be fair, most of the time when I was in a play, I had such a minor role where I could probably memorize my lines just from the rehearsals we had. The only time where it's like, yes, I need to make sure I have my lines was like um two plays that I did, which was In the Next Room, which was subtitled The Vibrator Play.
Yeah.
I actually really liked that. That was a lot of fun. In fact, I part of me wishes I had a recording of it. Um, our college didn't do recordings. Uh, and I know a decent chunk of schools don't, but one of the scenes in that play actually has my character getting thrown off the couch.
Right. Nice.
And I really wish, at the very least, I had a copy of that because it's still one of my favorite scenes. Um, and it's something that we actually had to we had to practice multiple times because it's an action scene and we want to make sure that I wouldn't get hurt. Um, but for a scene for a play with the subtitle The Vibrator Play,
Right.
you would think it would be inappropriate. It was more like a comedic play. Um, but it was a fun play, and it's actually a really I actually really liked the story because it was an interesting story.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like I don't typically do scripts. I usually ad lib a lot of the times. And and at least in the case of plays, it wasn't that I wasn't following script. It was most of the time I didn't need to worry about my lines because my scenes were minor. I think there was one time where it's like, yes, I need to make sure I'm learning all my lines and practicing this because because I have a much more major role, and that was the play, and then they came for me, where it was It was set during the Holocaust and involving I can't remember her name. The girl who wrote the diary. I can't remember her name.
And Frank.
Yeah, and okay. I wanted to say Anne Frank, and for some reason in my head, my my brain was saying no, that's not the right name. Um, but yeah, it was that was one of the few times I like it was very serious for me to make sure I knew what I was doing. But all this to say, like when it comes to actual scripting for my own stuff, like I typically ad lib, so I'll probably like even doing a game review, the most I'm probably gonna end up doing is like while recording footage for the review, I'll just have like notes, and it's like this is stuff that you have to bring up for the review, even if it's like even if what you're mostly doing is essentially like fucking ranting and ad libbing.
Yeah.
Bring up these points, and you'll be fine. Just like edit things together.
Fuck, man. You know, with my history degree, I really should like just fucking find like find some like at least find some research opportunities that you know if people need that kind of shit.
What out of curiosity, what kind of history, or is
Oh,
it just like
okay.
general history?
I did. I guess I do have a specification. It's more Southern United States history and media history and culture. Those were my minors in college.
Okay.
So yeah, I could either talk about the history of the Southern United States, or I can talk about you know different types, the history of different types of media and like movies, video games, things like that.
Yeah, and but that's um. I mean, honestly, I'd fucking watch a YouTube channel that even if it was just a YouTube channel, I'd watch a YouTube channel that you had
Yeah,
that talked
but
about history.
it's yeah, but I know, but it's not something I could be paid with,
That
because
that's
even with
true, and that's the one downside of
yeah,
it.
and I want to be paid for my work. I want to be paid for my research.
Right.
And it's just like, if I can't fucking, get paid for it, then it's like, what's the point?
Yeah, and that's what saddens me the most is a lot of times people will get degrees, and it's like, yeah, I have this degree, but it's not like it's not like the job I'm currently doing really tests that degree.
I mean, yeah, and I am currently enrolled in, another program as a graduate student. So, hopefully that will give me more opportunities as well down the line.
I mean, like one of my favorite examples of a person who has a degree and yet the job they currently have doesn't take it. Like, if you know the YouTuber Some Call Me Johnny, like that dude has a fucking art degree, or
Yeah.
not art, animation degree, and he's doing fucking Sonic reviews on YouTube.
Yeah, I
Uh,
know.
and it's not that he's not doing animation. It's just that he hasn't done animation in eons.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean, it even saddens me because the animations that he actually does put on that he has put on his channel are pretty funny. Um,
Hmm.
in fact, I think I remember seeing him first knowing of him because of a Minecraft YouTuber that I followed when like Minecraft YouTubers were so fucking popular back in like 2010, the early 2010s. Um, Some Call Me Johnny actually did animation for some of his videos.
Yeah.
Um, ooh, this can only end one way. Um, but yeah, it's one thing that always just kind of saddens me is it. Fuck. It's one thing that's always saddened me is that it's just and I know it's not just me, but it's hard for a decent chunk of people to get jobs, and even like even for the people who are can get jobs fairly easily, um, probably not a job that they want. I mean, one of my sisters had been working at Claire's for a couple of years, um, and finally left and is now working at basically like it's not Five Below, but it might as well be like a convenient. I don't want to say convenience store, but like a Five Below esque store.
Yeah.
Um, and it's like I know that's not what she wants to do. In fact, she wants to go to school to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
But she's been doing classes, she's been doing her hardest, but it's like right what she has right now as a job, like that's not what she wants to do for the rest of her life.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'll be right back. I need to go put something away.
All right, go ahead. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Actually, no, that's not bad. All right, I think there's one more up ahead.
Right, I'm back.
Okay. Um, I think I've mentioned it before, but one of like the thing that I want to do is tell stories.
Right, yeah.
And to be fair, that's something that doesn't really take as much qualifications. The biggest thing I need to do is, actually fucking write my stories.
Oh, yeah.
Um, which I'm also just kind of annoyed because I've actually tried. I've tried to go back to uh Time for Chronicles, the main series that I had been working on, and I just have that I have the document pulled up in my Google Documents, and I have not touched it. I have not touched it since I want to say March.
Yeah.
But like
Honest,
I have it pulled up. I have it pulled up in my fucking web browser, and every time I look at it, it's like I know I need to get back to it, but I don't want to get back to it.
yeah. I gotta fucking turn in this damn manuscript to this historical society. Because, I think it's technically done. I mean, it's 5 pages, but, I think that's all the blood I can squeeze out of a rock here.
Yeah. Um. Oh, missing fucking turret. Ah! Natalia, you have a gun. Shoot at the guys behind me while I shoot at the turret. No, don't get in my way. How the fuck am I out of all my ammo?
No idea.
Okay, I'm not completely out of ammo. All I have left is the fucking grenade launcher. This is
Right.
not gonna bode well. All right. Okay, I got rid of the turret, so that's good. I should probably have aimed a little higher with that. And I missed. Fuck. Fuck. All right, then that's slow and that's finished. Destroy. What? Ah! Fuck. I'm gonna start somewhere. Um. Uh, I think the thing that's been driving me nuts the most about trying to return to my writing is I know what I want to do story wise
Yeah.
with my stories. At the very least, like I have endings planned out for each of them. More or less. Some of them I still need to work on. But for a decent chunk of decent chunk of the stories I'm writing, I have plans. It's kind of I have a point A and I have a point C, but I need to write the point. I have to write everything in between. And I think with Time for Chronicles, that's the one that drives me nuts the most. One, because it's kind of that's the series I am giving the most focus to,
Right.
and I have 7 fucking books planned.
Yeah.
But I keep forgetting to actually, write them. But I have the basic plot for all 7 of those books.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I still I've mentioned to people like my two favorite stories, plot wise, my two favorite stories are books 3 and 4,
Right. Yeah.
which also happen to be the most depressing of the books, because it's like, here we're gonna put the main characters through some fucking trauma. I mean, I've also jokingly referred to the fourth book as essentially Count of Monte Cristo in space,
Yeah.
because that's essentially what the fourth book is supposed to be. Is it takes some it takes cues from Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
Um, want to make sure that's destroyed. Okay, I guess I don't need body armor. That's kind of good to know. Anyway, getting off topic from the working and writing discussion. What are you doing over there?
Um. Right now, I'm just gonna send like an email.
I gotcha.
And I'm just hanging out right now, essentially.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this game has auto aim and it's not aiming on the fucking enemy I'm trying to shoot. Never mind. Complain it. I guess if you complain long enough, it'll shoot the enemy that I'm trying to kill.
Yeah.
Uh, this is, I do want to say this. Like I have been enjoying playing this, but I definitely cannot wait till I'm actually fucking done with this. Move on to
Right.
something
How
else.
long do you have?
I have no idea. I know story wise I should be close to the end. I just don't know how how close to the end I have. Because I know a decent chunk of like some of the levels in this game aren't actually based off of Goldeneye. They're based off of other Bond things. Because I know the final level takes place on the weird satellite dish thing that is actually Goldeneye, where you get to kill Sean Bean. Good old
Yeah.
Sean. Good old Sean Bean, Mister I die
Yeah.
in every movie I'm in.
Yes.
At least I'm pretty sure he dies in every movie he's in.
I don't know.
Ah! Natalia's like, be careful, James, and I immediately fucking explode. I mentioned earlier I have fucking save states. I can use the fucking save states, but no, I gotta keep going. I have to keep going like I know what I'm doing, even though it's very clear I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I did want to bring this up with Goldeneye because I think it's interesting. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I brought it up in another session, but So on when they started development, because I know Nintendo got the rights to the movie around the time it came out or it was coming out. And it was originally going to be like a 2D. I would assume it'd be on like something similar to like Contra, but with James Bond.
Yeah.
Um, which honestly would have been interesting, but like it would have been like a 2D side-scrolling shooter game on the Super Nintendo,
Mhm.
allegedly. But Rare, when Rare was working on the game, like it was right as the N64 was coming out, so they basically said, "Fuck it." Instead of uh, instead of spending time and resources doing the making this for the Super Nintendo, which is reaching the end of its life anyway, well, we're just going to move it to the Nintendo 64. And the Nintendo 64 version originally started off as like an on-rail shooter,
Right.
which I am really curious how that would have played.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, to be fair, I don't think it would have been so different from the game we have now. I mean, you wouldn't be able to control Bond, but it wouldn't be drastically different.
Yeah.
Um, but I know one remnant of the game being a on-rail shooter is actually like every level, the the camera pans around James and then kind of goes into his head, so you see from James' point of view. Like that is one of the few remnants that this game has of the original on-rail shooter design.
Oh, okay.
And I just think that's interesting. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm almost certain I brought this up in another part, but
I don't know.
if I did, I am sorry for the people listening to me repeat myself. But at the same time, it's also I don't remember if I did. And
Yeah.
well, and at the same time, it's kind of like I just like that factoid. Um,
Mhm.
because it's an interesting factoid.
Yeah.
Let me flex my my video game history knowledge. It's all I have.
Mhm.
We've been over this. I don't have um, credentials for any any relevant job. Let me flex my video game knowledge.
I mean, I have credible experience for a job, but no one's fucking hiring.
Yeah, no one's fucking hiring you.
It's like, just fucking hire me, you lazy bastards.
Yeah, I can't get a job. I can't get a job anywhere just with video game knowledge.
Technically, you can. I mean, if you want, you could try. You could try being a historian, about it or something.
Yeah, that's true. I could.
What am I doing? Write the email.
I mean, hell, I know a decent chunk of fucking obscure video game shit that most people don't even know exists. Like the good old Apple Pippin.
Yeah.
And the fact that while people usually credit the Dreamcast as Sega's last home console, that is not entirely true. There was the Sega Pico in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I mean, it was basically on par to like one of those fucking VTech um How many years? It's basically on par
Yeah.
with one of those fucking VTech consoles, but it is still technically a console. Hell, it has its own exclusive Sonic games. And in Japan, it actually has Pokemon games, which I think is
Right.
even more fucking unique. That they partnered with. I don't think it was Nintendo, but it was the Pokemon Company. They partnered with the Pokemon Company to do some educational Pokemon games. Which honestly, if I could ever get my hands on a real Sega Pico, that's one of the few things I want to try and hunt down is the Pokemon games because one of them is like learning hiragana and katakana, and that's something that I actually want
Yeah.
to that because I legitimately want to learn Japanese
Yeah.
and our French, like one of those two languages. I mostly want to learn French so I can watch Asterix movies without subtitles.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, it's not the only reason. It's also because French is like French is like one of those go-to languages that a lot of people go to learn. And while it would be helpful where I'm currently living, I just want to. I would just like to know it.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it'd probably be easier. It'd probably be easier and more worthwhile to learn like Spanish or something
Mhm.
because I think at least in America, there's more reason for it.
Yeah.
Although where I am, where I currently live in Texas, there's a decent chunk of which it. Oh right, the turret. Um, there are actual Spanish and Indian places.
Yeah.
Like honestly, where I live is like one of the more culturally can't think of a term. Culturally unique, I guess,
Mhm.
places I know of in Texas.
Yeah.
And I know I know like where I live, it's not the only place. I just know it's like one of. Let's see. Need to find out the remaining turrets because I know where the exit is in the stage. Oh right, that turret. That's the one I missed. And then I need to get shit. That one, good. That's done. Just run through this. Fuck! Alright, let's try this again. That's bad. All right, Xenia, round 86. You've lost count, haven't you, James? Of course I've lost count. Keep killing me.
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna sound strange. I'm suddenly reminded of fuck. Suddenly reminded of I think the Sniper Wolf fight in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Which man, I think I did say that one of the games that I'm willing to do next month is probably gonna be Metal Gear Solid. That
Yeah.
or if I don't do Metal Gear Solid, I might do I might do Metal Gear 2.
Right.
Like start with technically the first game in the series. The only reason I'm not doing the actual first Metal Gear is, I mean, there's not really much reason to.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake is better. I'll
Yeah.
probably show off the um. I'll probably at least show off the original game, and I guess while I'm at it, like the sequel to the NES version that legitimately is like I'd say it's Metal Gear in name only, but it's not even Metal Gear in name only.
Right.
That being said, I would like to get a copy of it because I know like one of the few actual NES games I have a physical copy of is the NES, the NES Metal Gear.
Mm-hmm.
And I still love that the NES version of the first game, because it has a password system. The password to skip to the end of the game is literally just "fuck me."
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it's fucking funny.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like "fuck me" and a bunch of ones, but
Okay.
but yeah, it's the password. The password to skip to the end of the or one of the passwords to skip to the end of the game is literally just "fuck me."
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, a decent chunk of those a decent chunk of those games that have passwords for old NES games like that, you can insert a lot of things and get a lot of different results.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, one of the if you want to brick your Nintendo 3DS, just enter engage Ridley motherfucker into Metroid and on 3DS, and then your console is bricked. You know,
Oh, right.
if you actually feel like doing that.
Uh-huh.
I do not. But it's also why the Justin Bailey code is so it is so interesting. I don't think I don't think it's ever been confirmed where that code originally came from, but as far as we know,
Yeah.
that was literally just that could have been somebody just entering their name in and it coming up with that weird code.
Yeah.
Alright, protect Natalia, disable Goldeneye satellite, and destroy armored
Sorry.
Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if we're, I guess if we're already getting to the point where we're disabling the satellite, we've got to be close to the end.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know, like, the final level takes place on the satellite itself, so, and you get to kill, who's his face.
Right, yeah.
Which still leads to one of my favorite lines, one of my favorite lines in a Bond movie, because it's a callback to the beginning of the film. And in fact, if anyone had been paying attention to the live when I go live, I've been using the original line, which is for England, James. I mostly because I just like that line, but in the beginning, he says, all right, come on. In the beginning, Alec tells James, what the fuck is this music? Holy hell. This is funky. I like it. But Alec, I think either James or Alec says for England. And the end of the movie as Sean Bean's character, which is Alec, as Alec is holding on for dear life, about to fall into the satellite.
Yeah.
He says one more. Sorry, I got shaggy there. He says one last time to James, like, for England, James, and like, I think James is holding on to him and is like, no, for me, and he lets him go.
No, for big tobacco.
James Bond theme intensifies as he fucking falls.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly, what the fuck are you doing?
Alright, the email's been sent out. Time to keep playing The Sims.
Yeah, let me know how Elliot's doing. She's not even fucking typing anymore.
Yeah.
She's hitting the keyboard with her gun.
Elliot is currently, well, he just got recently promoted to world-renowned surgeon.
Woo.
So there's that. Gets 650 an hour. That's good. I'm trying to, get him into a relationship.
Let me know
Going
when
a
he
bit
has.
steady right now.
Let me know when he has that car accident and becomes the master of the mystic arts.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I did buy him a car like yesterday, so maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, come on, Chadwick.
Seriously though, Natalia, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, he is honestly. Elliot is being successful right now. He's learning more science, and he made a few plasma bugs.
Plasma bug?
Yeah, they're like in The Sims, they're like extraordinarily rare. And it's like but with radiation experiments and just on random bugs, he could make these plasma bugs himself, and they go for a lot of money.
Neat. Well, I'm just gonna assume Natalia's gonna dick around on the security computer. I bet you anything, she's probably finding a way to fucking install Doom.
Yeah.
Or Crisis. See if she can crash the system just by installing Crisis to everything.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 19... Shit, when did Goldeneye come? I think it's 95. Fuck. Trackball.
All right, come on. Change your fancy clothes. Let's eat at the fancy restaurant. Hopefully this will go good. Yeah, we'll sing along happy birthday. Hey, good job. This is my boss there. Yeah, so I get a raise because I sang happy birthday to him.
Yeah, Goldeneye was 1995.
Yes.
And then, oh, Tomorrow Never Dies was 97.
Yeah.
So by the time this movie came out, Tomorrow Never Dies came out. Or by the time
Oh, yeah.
by the time the game came out, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. And one of these days, I'll see the other Pierce Brosnan movies. Because I know I saw, I've seen Goldeneye, and I mean, if you count the Bond games where he plays Bond as movies from his tenure, I mean, I've seen that. I've played
Yeah.
one of them. I haven't finished them.
Has to break up with Claudia. Come on, Chadwick. Do it. Yes, there we go.
Am I allowed to kill Boris?
Claudia might be pretty upset with me, though. Well, fuck Claudia. It's you and me, bro.
That reminds me,
Come on,
or can you make your character in Sims gay?
Yes, you can also do that, like in the original Sims, actually. I don't
Oh,
think
nice.
they can get married, but, well,
They
they would
can be
be in a
gay.
relationship. Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Them bitches be gay. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
My fucking god. These bitches gay. Good for them. Good for them.
I don't know why why that meme always makes me chuckle.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think one of the more recent ones I've seen is the Sonic one, but I still love the Duke Nukem one.
Oh, yeah.
Them bitches. I can't do a Duke Nukem voice. I wish I could. But, them bitches be gay. Good for them.
Yeah, they are gay.
Yeah. And much like with the fucking Jason clip,
Oh, I didn't realize this, but we just fucking became enemies with his former girlfriend.
as you do.
Yeah.
Alright, where the fuck is Natalia? Oh, there's Natalia. Alright, come on. Alright, all the computers are down here, so I'm gonna assume you know what you're doing, because I sure as hell don't.
Yeah.
Well, she walked up to one computer, and now she looks confused. Fuck.
Yes, the date was very much a success. Good.
Ah, shit. That alarm does not bode well.
Oh shit, ghosts. Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh fuck. I'm not sure if that fucking ghost saw me kiss. Chadwick. Because I think that's Chadwick's grandma. I don't know, but I'm gonna check.
Quick, make out with the ghost.
No, I'm not gonna make out with a fucking ghost.
Not since last time.
Oh. Oh, that fucking sim smells. That's why That's why he's fucking disgusted.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, I am talking to the ghost. Is everything okay? Oh, this is like the entire land grab family here.
Okay, so I gotta let Natalia
I'm not fighting the ghost.
have to protect
No,
Natalia.
don't berate. I'm sorry. And, okay, I'm going to apologize to the ghost. Okay, there we go. How's your career, ghost?
How's your career haunting people?
Well, she's technically unemployed.
Aw.
Yeah.
I guess the haunting business. I guess getting a job in the haunting business is just as hard as getting a job anywhere else.
Yeah. Anyway, wait, there are gems here, right? I'm gonna collect that. Ooh, it's topaz. I'm not sure if people are leaving these rocks here in the graveyard for these ghosts, but they're mine now. But yeah, well, at least the day was a big success.
You know, there's something about me going completely fucking quiet while you're over there playing The Sims. It just
Yeah, I know.
like what you're commenting on has nothing to do with the actual game that's being shown to the people watching.
Yeah, I know. I just put a flat screen TV in the bedroom.
Woo!
So his house, so Elliot's house now has 2 TVs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah. Elliot. No, I forgot to turn off the alarm for it. That's fine. He can go back to sleep. It's his day off. Actually, you know what? Take care of the garden first, because that fucking tree is wilting.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I'm actually impressed with Elliot right now. He's a great cook. He knows how to garden. He's a good scientist. He's very handy around the house, and he's smart, and he knows how to write. It's like for being the unlucky person of the town, he's doing well.
Yeah, that's good for him. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the game
Oh yeah, I understand.
because you're supposed to kind of scare Boris off, but like he'll pull a gun on you and then drop it. And what ended
Yeah.
up happening is because I was so close to Boris as he pulled his gun out, it instantly went into my inventory as ammo. So instead
Oh,
of him
nice.
dropping it, it's basically, fuck you, give me that gun.
Oh yeah.
It just looked really fucking funny.
Yep.
Oh no, Boris is dead. I guess I can kill Boris, that's good to know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm
nothing.
proud of it.
And nothing of value was lost.
Yeah. I'm proud of Elliot right now. He has a big house. He has a new car. You know, he's going on. He has a relationship going on. He's a good writer, and he's a fucking surgeon. So yeah, things are going well for him.
Yeah. Unlucky my ass.
Yeah, unlucky my fucking ass. I mean, he's doing fucking pretty well.
Yeah. Good
Oh
for him.
fuck! I should give him some lifetime stuff.
Alright, one of the objectives is to destroy shit, and so I'm just gonna destroy random shit and hope that the objective goes off without me accidentally killing someone. I know
Yeah.
I probably am gonna end up accidentally killing someone, but right. Because I think they're like secret, like weapon server things that I need to destroy.
Oh yeah.
The point is, I'm blowing shit up, and I'm just hoping that I'm blowing the right shit up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that was certainly something. Natalia, you down here? I'm assuming the click clack of a computer. There you are.
Yeah.
I saw what you did to Boris on the security monitor. It wasn't very nice.
What did she
Okay,
do?
no, Natalia's telling me and James, telling that to James, like, yeah, I'm sorry I killed him. Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. What task did I fail? Disable the satellite. Oh, shit. Well, now I gotta reset the level.
Oh no.
Which reminds me what time we got. Okay, no, I got 30 minutes. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I've got time
Look.
to keep digging around.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so don't kill Boris, which honestly should have been fucking obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, what I was actually trying to do was shoot above his head. I guess my sights were just too low. Because I mean, like Boris, in the movie die. He does die, but he doesn't die because Bond killed him. He dies because of I think he steals an explosive pen from Bond and ends up
Oh right.
blowing up. It's one of the few parts of the movie I remember. I like the scene though, because like we're getting to the few parts of the movie I do actually remember.
Yeah.
Like I said, I own a copy. I know I own a copy of the movie somewhere. I just haven't seen it in a while. I need to watch it again.
Mhm.
I mean, it's something that I would like to have like a movie night of on stream, but at the same time, it's if we did Bond, I would need a good reason to do Bond outside of
Oh yeah.
outside of I just feel like it, because
Mhm.
I know
Could
IO
be.
I know IO Interactive, the people doing that did the Hitman games, are doing a Bond game.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, not that we've heard anything from it in a while, but they did announce they were doing a Bond game.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I talked in front of you. What are you saying?
I mean, you could do it, you know, next month because it will be Blockbuster month.
Yeah, yeah, we could. Which also makes me wonder, if we're gonna do blockbusters, what other movies would be good for that month?
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I guess we'll think of something, because there's definitely,
Yeah.
hey, I'd be half tempted to watch fucking one of the Indiana Jones movies.
Mm-hmm.
It happened again. He put a gun in my face and I immediately took it from him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there he goes. So basically, instead of shooting him, I gotta look away, so he'll run away.
Yes, exactly.
Good to know. All right, where's Natalia? Oh, fuck. Yeah, one of my friends is playing
Grab some
Goldeneye.
fucking Go-Gurt, goddammit. Just fucking eat it.
That feels weird having a notification saying like, "Hey, this friend is playing this game on Switch."
Yeah.
But one of my friends is playing Hollow Knight.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, Hollow Knight's a great game. I actually have it on Switch, and I need to play it. Well, I need to play.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna play golf.
I need to play more of it.
Yeah.
Now if only we actually, now if only we actually knew something about fucking Silksong.
Yeah.
They fucking announced that, I think sometime last year at a Xbox conference, is that yeah, it's still coming, and it was supposed to come out like last year, and we still have not heard anything from it.
Right.
Oh, by the way, you're welcome for not killing Boris this time. I'm sorry I killed him last
Yeah.
time. Like honestly, I am actually kind of sorry, because
Right.
I didn't intentionally mean to do it.
You kinda did, but okay.
Well, it wasn't intentional. I wasn't trying to
Yeah.
kill him. I was trying to shoot above his head, and it just happened to hit him in the head.
Yeah, exactly. It's a whoopsie doodle.
Yeah. The fucking Ames looking over at the report that Bond brings to her after the mission. It's like, what the fuck's a whoopsie doodle?
Oh yeah. God, now I'm just remembering a fucking joke from that Smirch Pod episode on The World Is Not Enough, where it's like it's the scene where Bond is he's trying to stop this one dude from getting to this pile of money because the pile of money is laced with explosives.
Yeah.
And it's like, but they rephrased it as, you know, James Bond escaping from the facility because they were having like an STD inspection day.
Oh no!
Oh fuck, it's the syphilis again, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. James, you really should get that. You really should get that checked.
No, I have spy stuff to do.
Like getting more STDs.
Yes.
You know what they say, gotta catch them all.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I forgot about that.
Bond's going for the STD bingo.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, Natalia's been killed! Oh, I didn't notice.
I mean, does anyone really notice?
I did until she fucking until
Yeah.
I did before the game told me, and it's like, fuck, I know she's dead. I was trying to get the 50 fucking guys coming for us.
Yeah. Remember, it's a whoopsie doodle. She didn't mean to do it.
And then Bond died.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I already said it, but it's fucking and looking over the fucking report. Fuck's a whoopsie doodle.
Oh yeah.
And why are there several in this fucking report? Look, M, it's been a long fucking mission.
Yes.
Just be happy I came here, that I got the mission done, came here alive.
Yeah. Would it be weird if I invited my boyfriend over just to get a DNA sample from him?
Depends, why you need the DNA sample for him.
Well, it's for a lifetime wish and also for science.
You're gonna clone your boyfriend, aren't you?
I I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Elliot's gonna do with his boyfriend.
Also, Natalia, I know you're working on fucking security computers trying to shut down the Goldeneye, but at the same time, like, you've got a gun. You can defend yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, the last level we were on, she proved that she can handle herself.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's not what I meant. Shabadoo. Yeah, that's what I want. All right. Nope. Shit, I've changed all the weapons, and now I don't remember what I've changed changed the controls to. What have I done?
Yeah, that happens.
Well, I changed the controls to make the aiming a little more comfortable, and it's like, ah, shit. It also changed the fucking shooting, or what button shoots. Because
Yeah.
instead of the Z button shoots, I now have Z button aim.
Yeah. Should have thought about that.
L and R switches weapons though, which is honestly much more comfortable because it's not like L and R where you're doing anything of use other than aim.
Yeah. Elliot, get the fuck up, take a fucking shower, and go to fucking work.
Wait, then what? Okay, B still reloads, so that's good. Probably wasn't a smart idea to switch the fucking controls this late, this late in the fucking game.
Yeah.
All right, Boris, you can leave. Go before I change my mind.
Yeah.
Ba-da, 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 ba. I really do hope that what I'm blowing up are the right things.
Yeah.
Because if they aren't, I mean, worst comes to worst if they aren't, I'm wasting fucking mines.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, body armor. You know, I'm starting to think shooting glass isn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Call it a hunch. I do not remember where Natalia is. Okay, I came that way. So that door's locked. Shit. Did not mean to throw that grenade. You know what I'm wondering is if there's like a set number of guys in this stage.
Yeah.
Or, well, in general. Because it would make things a little easier to deal with if there was. Because
Okay, good. I think we got a DNA sample. Yep. Okay.
yeah. Nice. Now, on the bright side, I have the ability to do all these um, objectives before I get. Basically,
Yeah.
I can do one objective before another one's finished, so I
Right.
don't have to do all of them in order. Oh shit. think I reunite with Natasha. Or not Natasha, Natalia. Okay, somewhere. I don't know.
No! Oh, okay. Fine, we'll try tomorrow.
What happened?
What?
What happened?
I tried to send a Woohooty text over to the boyfriend. You know, actually, but nah, he can't come over right now. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just sleep.
Oh, I can't have hot fuck. Better go sleep.
I did get a DNA sample from him though, so that's good.
Yeah, it's gotta be worth something.
I mean, yeah, once he gets up, I'm gonna fucking see what we can do with it.
Yep.
Ugh,
Yep, I am certifiably lost.
that happens.
Well, I also don't know where I'm supposed to be going,
Right.
which is not filming the combat. Because the point is, I need to meet up with Natalia so she can hack the computer. I don't know where Natalia is.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, I don't remember where Natalia is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I killed a decent chunk of the guys. A decent
Yeah.
chunk of the guys I was supposed to kill, though, so that's... And that door's locked. Fuck. So all the doors that I would normally think of going through are locked. Because I think... Oh, here it is. Because it's this door, walk down, and Natalia will be behind this door.
Wow, I got 3 DNA samples from him. Okay.
Yep, I just gotta wait for Natalia to fucking hack the system.
Yeah.
Took her long enough. Well, I say it took you long enough. To be fair, is also I've kind of got lost. So, all right, do your hacky thingamathing. I will stand here and try and protect you.
Shut up, newspaper boy. You fucking hate that there's newspapers left on a lot. You fucking put it in the trash.
Man.
I mean, I'll fucking read them anyway.
Natalia, you shut up. Stop telling me to be quiet. Bitch. I'm gonna protect you. This is the thanks I get. Oh, it's too loud in here. Be quiet. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Ah, shit!
It's like, what are you, my mom?
And she's dead again.
Well, that's what she gets for trying to, backtalk you.
Yeah. The downside is James has no hacking skills and has no idea how to fucking reconfigure the fucking Goldeneye, so it doesn't destroy London or whatever the point of that satellite thing is.
Yeah.
RC Cola. It's the coolest. It's the coolest of RCs.
Yeah. What the fuck do you mean
okay,
personality programming?
let's see. We literally have 2 fucking levels left after this. And then I think the other 2 levels that because there's 2 levels after the level I'm currently on, and the 2 levels after that are bonus levels.
Oh yeah.
But
Also, I
it's 9
didn't.
o'clock.
Yeah. Also, I didn't realize that since I upgraded this like brain analyzing machine to like level 3,
Mm.
I could change Elliot's traits with it.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking of just getting rid of unlucky and socially awkward and just replace them with something good.
Neat.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it is 9 o'clock, so I am going to
Yeah.
cut stream. I we- we're close, and I think the biggest problem right now I'm having is the fact that like I just suck at this game.
Yeah.
But so Phantom, can you remind me what Summer Games Fest streams are tomorrow?
I gladly. We have the Wholesome Direct, which is indie games. That is around noon, Eastern time, so 11 o'clock. We also got the OTK Games Expo hosted by Asmongold around let's see here, around 1 our time. Uh and then the Future Game Show, which is also at noon. So yeah, it'll be the Wholesome Direct, then the Future Game Show, and then the OT Games Expo.
Yeah,
OTK
so
Games Expo.
I think uh tomorrow, if we're gonna be doing any of those streams, I need to make sure I'm actually awake for it. But it's gonna be the wholesome streams, the wholesome direct or whatever it's called, and then the future games.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really interested in ODK. But those that's technically gonna be our day 2 for because we didn't do any streams for Summer Games Fest today, although that's partially because there weren't any streams today that were interesting to us.
Yes.
Or, well, I say interesting to us, more interesting to me.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it earlier, but I am honestly annoyed that one of the few games that apparently is supposed to be at Xbox Showcase on Sunday, like the Persona 3 remake, was revealed early because of Atlas. I really fucking hope that's not an Xbox exclusive.
Oh yeah.
Because if that's an Xbox exclusive, that's gonna kill that game.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, let's have a JRPG on a system where most where most of the fan base for the game doesn't own, and the people who own that system don't care about JRPGs.
Yeah.
I think like Walker might be happy, and that's like the only person that might actually be happy that if it is an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna be doing tomorrow is also movie night, so we might end up having depending on how long the two because the future games stream that's at noon, right?
Yes.
So depending on if the wholesome direct is an hour long, we might have 2 streams tomorrow. So the wholesome direct and future games stream and then movie stream. But
Right.
just gonna have to decide whether or not to do the Doom movie or Street Fighter. And I'll put it up to a vote in the Discord.
Yeah.
I need to see if there's like a way to do polls in Discord. Anyway,
Maybe.
but we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, actually, I remember there was a fade to black button on my